video about the gaming landscape, micro DLC, and the new YouTube that supports it. Okay, this is going to come across like sour grapes. And although parts of my sentiment are the same, I'm not going to be as rabid as some other vocal critics of this kind of thing. I'm going to start off with a statement that will blow your mind. Micro DLC is not evil, not in its concept. Now wait, before I end up on Call of Duty cringe, hear me out. Micro DLC isn't evil, and I'll bring up a few examples to prove it. Firstly, and this is the one that people always bring up, and for good reason, CSGO skins. Skins are fucking cool, I don't care what anyone says, they're expensive at the top end of the market, tradable and persistent. Those are really important details. Being able to sell items or trade them for real world money is a huge factor in them being better for the consumer than, say, supply drops. But the real kicker is as follows: they don't affect the meta, not one iota. So why then are they more popular and more profitable for Valve than anything seen in a COD game? Firstly, they are genuinely rare. Unboxing a knife is very rare indeed, and because of the Steam marketplace, they're exchangeable for real world money. CSGO has also been around for very much longer than any Call of Duty title. That FAMAS in Black Ops 3 might feel good to unbox, but it'll be useless come November. That's mentioning nothing about how it tilts the experience of people playing the game that are either not lucky enough or rich enough to unbox it. I'll use another example. Overwatch is an upcoming Blizzard game. Blizzard are a company that's so good at milking its audience for cash, they make their partner company Activision look like fucking amateurs. In Overwatch there is a character called McCree. I happen to play him a lot. He's a cowboy with a revolver who is cool straight off the bat. However, I have long said that if they made a skin for him that had a Desert Eagle instead of a revolver, I would legitimately pay $30 for it. And I would. You know why? Because Overwatch is a persistent esports game, and its micro DLC will only affect the cosmetics. Call of Duty has the worst of all worlds. A yearly release, no marketplace, and meta-affecting items. It actually couldn't be any worse in any eventuality. There is no parallel universe where the situation is any better. If this were an episode of Quantum Leap and the mission was to find value for the consumer, Sam would just give up and kill himself at the beginning of the episode. Now on to the YouTubers that support and profit or bleed indirectly from this. They are not your friends. They make the videos they do because it makes them money. Now I'll stop short of throwing them under the bus for trying to make a living, but I will say, if they genuinely loved you as they keep saying they do, they would not condone this anti-consumer bullshit. But they don't. They like money more, which in itself isn't evil either. Just don't ever be confused by their motivations. Here's my final thought though. Supply drops are here to stay, so stop bitching and make a decision. Is this somewhere you want to be? Is this a game you want to keep playing? Evaluate the situation critically. They make too much money to stop, so the only thing that we can do is decide if we want to support a game which is so anti-consumer. Late effects.